You're sitting there, scrolling through your phone, when suddenly it hits you. That sinking feeling in your stomach. The realization that something's not quite right, but you can't put your finger on it. It's not the loud arguments or obvious. No, it's something more insidious. Something that's been creeping into your life, slowly but surely. That's how emotional control begins. Quiet, subtle, almost imperceptible at first. But once you start to notice the signs, you can't unsee them. The first sign, you feel guilty for doing what's good for you. It starts small. Maybe you cancel plans with friends to have a night to yourself, but instead of feeling refreshed, you're overwhelmed with guilt. You find yourself making excuses, apologizing profusely. Slowly, you stop prioritizing your own needs, your own desires, and before you know it, you've disappeared from your own life. Then comes the second sign. You start believing you're too much. Your partner sighs heavily when you express excitement about something. They roll their eyes when you share your feelings. And soon, you're second-guessing every emotion. You apologize for speaking up, for taking up space. You silence yourself to keep the peace. But in doing so, you're losing your voice. The third sign is the one most people miss. They crossed your boundaries again and again. At first, it seems innocent. They forget you asked for some alone time. They didn't realize you weren't comfortable with something. They apologize, but nothing changes. Their actions speak louder than their words. And your boundaries, they become blurred. They're not. Fourth, you feel like you owe them constant access. Your phone becomes an extension of your anxiety. You reply to texts instantly, no matter what you're doing. You explain your whereabouts in detail, even when they don't ask. You feel a knot in your stomach when you can't respond right away. This isn't love or care. It's emotional surveillance. The fifth sign is mental twisting. You bring up a concern, something that's been bothering you, but somehow, by the end of the conversation, you're the one apologizing. They've flipped the script so expertly that you leave feeling confused, unheard, and somehow to blame. It's gaslighting at its finest, leaving you questioning your own reality. And the sixth, you only feel truly relaxed when they're in a good mood. Your emotional state becomes entirely dependent on theirs. You walk on eggshells, constantly trying to gauge their temperament. This isn't safety or security. It's survival mode. If any of these signs hit too close to home, take a deep breath. You're not being dramatic. You're not overreacting. You're waking up to the reality of emotional control, and recognizing it is the first step to reclaiming your power. It's not always easy to spot these signs in the moment. They creep in slowly, disguised as care and concern. But over time, they chip away at your self-esteem, your independence, your very sense of self. Remember, healthy relationships are built on mutual respect, trust, and support. They encourage growth and independence. They don't leave you feeling small, guilty, or constantly on edge. If you've recognized these signs in your own life, know that you're not alone. And more importantly, know that you have the power to change your situation. It might not be easy, but you deserve a life free from emotional control. Take small steps. Start by setting small boundaries and sticking to them. Reconnect with friends and family who support and uplift you. Seek professional help if you need it. There's no shame in asking for support. Remember, you are worthy of love that doesn't come with conditions. You deserve relationships that make you feel seen, heard, and valued. Don't settle for anything less. Spotting these signs early gives you back your power. It allows you to make informed decisions about your relationships in your life. It's the first step towards reclaiming your autonomy and your happiness. So stay vigilant, trust your instincts, and most importantly, prioritize your own well-being. Because you matter. Your feelings matter. Your boundaries matter. If this resonated with you, if you found yourself nodding along or feeling a spark of recognition, don't ignore it. That's your intuition speaking. Listen to it, honor it, and remember, healing is a journey. It's not always linear, and it's not always easy, but it's always worth it. You're worth it. Stay tuned for more insights into the subtle psychology of relationships. Together, we can learn to spot the red flags before they become insurmountable obstacles. We can learn to protect our peace, our joy, and our sense of self. Because knowledge is power. And in the face of emotional control, knowledge can be your lifeline. It can be the key to breaking free and reclaiming your life. So keep learning, keep growing, and most importantly, keep believing in yourself. You've got this.